All that I taste, all that I smell, I offer to you, Swami Nithyananda.
Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharyamध्यमाम् Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Today I will share few truths about living with the Master. Living with the Master is just living with a dynamite diamond. When a dynamic diamond is made to work on any stone other than the diamond part in the stone will be completely removed. See, the quality of diamond is when it is dynamic and made to work on any object, all other particles in that object except its very strength, diamond, it will all be removed. That's the way the diamonds are polished. Only the diamonds are used to polish the diamond. It's like any stone has some component of diamond in it and some component of ordinary carbon in it. When the moving dynamic diamond is made to work on that object, all other particles except the diamond component, carbon or anything, is burnt away. Same way, when you live with the Master, everything other than the Master component in you, everything other than the cosmos in you, everything other than the enlightenment in you is burnt away. This is the greatest fortunate thing and unfortunate thing. If you identify yourself with enlightenment, the highest reality, this is the most fortunate thing. You don't need to do anything, just be around, hang around, that's all. Enlightenment simply happens. But if you identify yourself with the perishing components, the carbon component or the non-diamond component, this is the most torturous suffering. Very beautifully, George Gurdjieff, one of the greatest revolutionary master of modern days, he says, only if you associate yourself with me, be around me. If you think you are separate, I am separate, then this is not the place for you, because constantly you will feel threatened by me. If you are blissful around the Master, be very clear, you are enlightened. There's a very beautiful Nithyananda Zen koan written by Bhaktananda. No. Every day when he was in prison with me, he will write something and show me. If you are living with the master and still he is not driving you crazy, up in the wall, either he is not enlightened. There is a very beautiful koan, he put it in a very nice way, or you are not living with him. As long as you think you are a separate entity other than your higher reality, he will be driving you crazy. Constantly shaking the very roots on which you build your foundation. But fortunately, if you identify with him, with your higher reality, this is the most fortunate thing can happen in the planet Earth, because without any effort, the ultimate will just happen in you. The ultimate will just happen in you without any effort. Nothing needs to be done, just hanging around. But you will see his simple movements, his simple words, his just look will be shaking the very foundation on which you are building you, or the false you. Anything you do, he will be constantly on his job. How he will create situations, how he will create people, how he will create happenings around you, you do not know. You can't imagine. Just the person who is walking next to you will exactly hit you where you are holding you. Don't think he is hitting you, I am hitting you. When you are around the master, please understand, when you live around the master, including a mosquito bites you, after taking permission from him about the time, the intensity of the bite, and the place where you are needed to be bitten. I am very clearly telling you, please understand. If you are inside his Sangha, you are under a controlled condition where your ego is constantly operated. Whatever is not you but you hold on to it as you is removed from you. I can say, living around the master without resisting is living enlightenment process. The definition of living enlightenment process. All you need is whatever you think as your intellect, your efficiency, your energy, just cooperate with that, that's all. If he asks you to sit and unclench, how much you can, just do that, nothing more. See, if you fall into unconscious, means if your mind drifts away somewhere, or if you fall asleep, it's not under your control, then don't worry about it, don't have guilt. But as long as you are aware, as long as you have backbone to sit, as long as you have awareness to unclench, do it, that's all. Nothing more. If he asks you to chant the Mahamantra, as long as your energy is there in the throat, as long as you can hum, do it, that's all. Nothing more. See, when you feel you can't do anymore, just your body falls, either falling asleep or your mind has drifted away somewhere, then nothing can be done. It's not under your control. So you are not asked to do things which is beyond your control. No. Just do things which are under your control. That's enough. Beyond your control is not under your control, it is under his control. Whether it is handling your anger, handling your hunger, handling your fear, handling your greed, or handling your life, anything, as much as you can, with the clear intention of as much as you can. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing more. As long as you identify yourself with the higher reality, living around the Master is the ultimate celebration and liberation. But when you identify yourself with the lower realities other than the Master, the big problem is the intellect starts developing a very logical principles to go against the Master. I have seen during this candle, people have started teaching Dharma to me. And people have started teaching morality to me, Dharma to me. What all they started teaching? I was shocked. And the poor, half unbaked ideas which they did not digest, which they picked up here and there, little bit from my own teachings, my own words, which they did not digest completely, trying to return to me. I thought, oh God, if these guys would have read my own teachings at least for this sake completely, intensely, by now they will not go through this kind of struggle and sufferings. And so much of effort to return few of bits and pieces of my own words, organized as they want and to me. And I really felt, even this principle which they are teaching me, if they hold on to it without hypocrisy, it can lead them to enlightenment. But poor fellows, they use that only as a weapon to hurt me, or trying to hurt me, but not using that as tool to work on themselves. Unfortunate ones. I tell you, it's with what you identify. If you identify yourself with a higher reality and intensity to experience higher reality, I tell you, being around the Master, living with the Master is the most fortunate thing on the planet Earth, because Master is the ultimate happening on the planet Earth. People were again and again asking me, actually pressurizing me. All the people who abused you should be taught a lesson, Swamiji. They should all learn a lesson. They should suffer. They should understand the wrong things they are doing or they have done. Tell them, relax. Cosmos is too intelligent. And still Cosmos is alive and on job. God has not retired and he is on duty. I can say how in the swimming pools they put no lifeguard on duty. I can say still lifeguard is on duty in planet Earth. Continuously available. Only thing, the time you understand, time he understands has little difference. See, for me, there is so much of time, life after life after life, giving lessons Cosmos does not need to be in a hurry. See, for you, you understand time as only 100 years, one lifespan. But for the cosmos, time is too big. And we have a lot of time. Let us attend the first things first, means giving living enlightenment to people first. See, two things. One, for human beings, time is, you look at the time as only 100 years. Second, taking revenge is one of the first priorities in your life. That is the way the mental setup is. But with the cosmos, two things. One, taking revenge is not first priority. It is last priority when you really don't have any time, not even revenge. Just let them understand what they have done. Even that is a last priority when you really don't have anything to do, when you are just cleaning your teeth with the toothpick. Oh, okay. Let them also understand what they have done. That's a last priority. Second thing, I have too much time in front of me. I simply know I am going to exist forever and ever and ever. And even if these fellows disappear somewhere and appear somewhere, it's all in my territory. Understand? It's all in the territory of the cosmos. And there is nothing need to be afraid. Relax. Just relax. And neither you need to have vengeance, nor you need to think they will never learn a lesson. Cosmos is still on duty, performing perfectly and doing what needs to be done clearly. And he is really interested in making people understand, giving lessons. It is happening. So, otherwise, all of you guys know that I am a very practical guy. I am very practical. I don't practice or promote anything impractical. If I am just keeping quiet, relaxed way, if I am just going on promoting, telling all of you to keep quiet and be in ahimsa, non-violence and compassion, understand that's the most powerful, effective method. The life ordinary mind knows is too small. And I really do have some strong and higher understandings about life. Even though the people who cherish enmity towards me cannot believe it, cannot trust, cannot tolerate, cannot digest, they just burn when I say I am enlightened. So I really decided to change my words. I just want to be compassionate towards them, don't want to irritate them. So I decided from now onwards I will tell the truth directly, I am an incarnation. Understand? The cosmos is intelligent, still on duty, and still it is doing its job. All you need to do is just do not have the pressure of vengeance inside your system. I am telling you really, just do not have the pressure of vengeance inside your system. See, everybody has right to say that they are great, but nobody has right to say he is not great or he is bad. Understand? This is the basic law of the cosmos. So you have right to preach your greatness. If you believe, you can believe it strongly, and you have right to preach the whole world your greatness. No problem. Cosmos actually helps you, supports you, makes you experience it and fulfills you. But you have no right to tell somebody is bad or somebody is low, somebody is wrong. So I tell you, just hold on to this one principle. Nothing else is required. Even inside, secret heart, the deep heart, do not carry any vengeance, any anger. Just relax. You will see the fun. You will see the fun. After all, I am going to be here forever and ever. And naturally, all you guys who are feeling connected with me, you guys are also going to be with me forever and ever. So, let's all sit in Akshardham, means that non-perishable space, and watch the whole fun. So naturally you guys will tell, oh Swamiji, oh this is the guy, come on, come on. I'll tell it's okay. 3 janmas before he was playing, he was doing this same abusive things. I think now he understands, now he learnt the lesson. Maybe a little bit of hard way of learning may happen to them, but everyone has to learn. Everyone has to learn. I tell you, all you need for living around the Master is just a deep sympathy, love for everything. Just a deep sympathy and love for everything, an honest effort to do whatever you can, that's all, nothing else. See, many people come and tell me, having a deep guilt inside, Swamiji, I am able to unclutch only 10 minutes, then by the time my mind wanders away and I fall asleep. I tell them, that mind wandering away, are you falling asleep? Are you able to control? They say, no, we are not able to control. Then forget about it. It's not your mistake. Don't have any guilt. Don't carry any suffering. See, as long as you have awareness about your backbone, sit straight. As long as you have awareness about you, unclutch. When that is missing, it's not even under your control. Then don't bother. So, just 2 things. Deep sympathy for everything around you, including the poor master. And simple, honest intention to do whatever you can. That's all. Nothing more. So do not have guilt that you need to do something beyond what you can. No need. No need. See, it is Master's responsibility to make the whole technique as doable and a whole process as working and making it happen in your life and in your standard, wherever, whatever, whichever level you are at. It's my job. It's not your job. Your job is only putting as much as you can, that's all. And nothing else. So, living with the Master is the ultimate fortune, blessing and fun. When you identify yourself with the higher reality, with Himself. But when you identify yourself with your lower realities, with your lower forms of existence, and feeling the anger towards the Master, naturally that is the worst suffering, suffocation. Because this example, if you understand, if you put a gold coin into mercury, the gold will just melt. If you look from the angle of mercury, mercury is expanding. Fun for mercury. If you look from the angle of gold coin, it is just getting dissolved, suffering, suffocation for the gold coin. Do you want to become the gold metal. You want to associate yourself with the metal or with Mercury. See, till you come in touch with the Mercury, if you associate yourself as gold, it's okay. But the moment you are touched by Mercury, just jump to Mercury. Because that is going to be there forever and ever and ever, not gold. It may be worthy in the outer world, worthy in the market, but it's not going to be eternal. So just jump to the Mercury, feel connected with the higher reality, Master, which is going to exist forever and ever and ever. So, the fortunate ones, the chosen ones, not chosen by me, chosen by them. The people who are here to do living enlightenment process. I bless you all for happy, blissful living with the Master, which is living enlightenment process from today. Understand, it only starts, never ends. There is only one thing in the planet Earth which starts but never ends. That is living with the Master. It only starts, never ends. Because even after enlightenment, you are going to be just with the Master or be the Master. I welcome you all for this eternal existence, Nitya Ananda Loka. See, this Nithyananda Puri is the dwara, gateway for the Nithyananda Loka, the existence of the ultimate. Whoever enters experiences that highest form of existence, highest Loka. Bless you all. Let you all achieve and radiate enlightenment. Achieve and radiate the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.